Everybody, happy Tuesday and happy Valentine's Day. I hope that you feel super special today and loved by anyone who's surrounding you. It doesn't mean that you have to be in a relationship or be with someone to feel loved today. Today's video is going to be a get to know me tag. I have seen that I have new subscribers to the channel. Welcome, thank you so much for deciding to stick around, and I know that I haven't really shared too much about myself with the subscribers that have been here in the past, so I was like, I think it's time for me to do a get to know me tag. I am not an open book. I am a very, I wouldn't say I'm not shy anymore, but I'm introverted for sure, so I definitely am like the type of person who likes to keep to themselves, and I felt like this would challenge me to kind of talk about different things about myself, basic stuff or stuff that you guys don't know, and that way we can interact more. So I have about 30 questions. I'm also going to list them down in the description box below if you want to just skip over to a certain question that you want answered. And yeah, I'm going to get through all of them. Let's go. So my full name is Kelsley Nicole Broomfield. My channel name is Kelsley Nicole because I wanted my middle name and my first name to be together. I don't think everyone needs to know my last name, but that's where I got the channel name from, was my name. What about my name? Fun fact. My mom believes, because I don't know if you realize it's Kelsley, not Kelsey, believes that she found my name in like a baby book. I personally believe that she was just seeing things because I've only seen my name like 5 other times in my life, and I've never met anyone with the same name as me, so I really think that it was probably Kelsey, and she saw Kelsley and decided to go with that. I also believe that she goes with that story, but the fact is that my brother, my father, and my grandfather, their name is Wellesley, and it's not spelled the same way, but it's pronounced the same way, so that's really ultimately why I believe that they named me Kelsley, to be something similar to my other family members. Anyways, my age, I am 23 years old. My birthday is June 2nd, 1993. I am a Gemini, even though I don't believe in the signs. I just like to say that I'm a Gemini because I think it's fun to say, but I don't really follow any of that stuff. But my height, I'm 5'6". My doctor always tells me you're 5'5" and 3/4, so I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna round it up. So I'm 5'6", and I weigh what do I weigh currently? I weigh about 116. That's not my normal weight. I did lose weight over the past like several months with just a lot of stuff going on in life, and I just lost weight. So I do need to get back up to my normal weight, but that's what I am right now. Fun fact, I was 5'3" when I was 10 years old. I grew early. I went through my puberty season super early, and I like just shot up. I was really tall, really skinny, super lanky, got my period early, really awkward, really weird, but yeah. Excuse my voice, I am getting a little head cold, so cold. I hope that it doesn't sound nasty on the camera. My ethnicity, or my background, like my cultural background, my mom is Puerto Rican and my dad is Costa Rican. Recently, or like within the past 5 years, we just found out, well, I just found out that my dad's side of the family is actually, they moved from Jamaica, so I'm guessing I have a little bit of Jamaican sauce in me, but for the most part, I'm Puerto Rican and Costa Rican. Where do I live? I live in North Jersey. I live in Bergen County. I never refer to Jersey as the dirty Jers. Whenever anyone says that to me, I ignore them because I don't believe that we are dirty, and I think people just relate that to us being nasty people who don't take showers, and I take showers, so I don't say that. I just say I'm from Bergen County, New Jersey. My faith. So I am Christian, non-denominational. For those who want to know what that means, it's basically like, I explain it like it's the other box, like when you check off other and something. We're under the Christian faith, but we're a little bit more of a newer denomination. Another fun fact, both of my parents are pastors. My dad has been a pastor for quite some time now, and my mom just became a pastor last year, so I'm a PK. My siblings, I have 2 siblings, Aaron, who did my voiceover actually last week. That's my older brother, Aaron, whose name is actually Wellesley. We call him Aaron. And I have a younger brother, his name is Alex. We call him Alex, but then he sometimes goes by James, so I think on his birth certificate it's James Alexander, but we call him Alex, and yeah, I have 2 brothers. I wish I had a sister. I mean, I'm thankful for my brothers, but I think having a sister would be nice because you can share clothes and talk about stuff that you don't talk about with your mom or your brothers, so whatever. Do I have any tattoos? No, currently I don't have any tattoos. My younger brother actually wants to get a tattoo with me, but I want my first tattoo to be like somewhat, not that he's not meaningful, but I want it to be something that means something personal to me before I get like a tattoo with somebody else. I don't really plan on getting many. I think 3 at max. but I just want them to be special. I think that they should have like meaning behind them. I don't want to just get a bunch of random different things on my body because I'm not really a fan of that. How many piercings do I have? These are my only 2 piercings. I tried to convince my mom when I was 16 that I needed a belly button ring, and she laughed at me, so I never got that. I think by the time I got to college, I was just like over it, and I was like, I don't want that. I don't want it anymore. But other than that, I never wanted any other piercing, and I don't have any other piercings on my ears, and I probably won't get them. Maybe sometime later in my life, but I don't really want them right now. My favorite color is blue. It's Tiffany blue. It's been that for a long time now, so I'm just gonna say that that's my favorite color. I'm gonna stick with that. My favorite ice cream is chocolate chip cookie dough. Fun fact, I used to heat up my ice cream in the microwave to melt it, and then I would drink it at school. My roommate thought that was weird. My roommates and my best friend, they thought that was weird, but for me, I really like ice cream. It's just super cold to me, and my teeth were always super sensitive, so I put it in the microwave and drink it. My favorite pastime or like downtime thing, I really like to binge watch. I don't like to wait until the season's over to watch. Like, I'll definitely watch it throughout, but I don't get upset like when I miss like 3 or 4 episodes of a show or something, because then I can just catch them and watch them all at the same time. I like to do that. My favorite article of clothing, I don't know if you can see some of them in the background, but it's obviously shoes. It's been that for a really long time. Fun fact, I get my fashion sense or like my style or anything that had to do with fashion for me at a young age, I got that from my dad. My dad is actually the fashion person in my family. He's the one who knew about like designers and fabrics and all that stuff. My mom can dress, and the rest of my family members, they can dress for the most part. But my dad is the one who kind of like inspired or influenced me to reach out more into fashion and kind of get my own personal style. Do I like cats or dogs? I like dogs. I used to babysit cats, and they were cool, but other than that, I've never really had good experience with cats. They scratch me a lot, so dogs. My current habit, I definitely didn't think that was gonna make a sound. Oopsies. My current habits, I would say, are... Oh, I can't do it right now because I make up my lip. I have a tendency to like turn my lip up, and like I'll just be daydreaming and doing that. My mom gets so upset at me for that. She's like, you're gonna get a permanent line or it's gonna get stuck like that. I'm like, I don't really think it'll get stuck like that, but I do it and I don't even notice when I do it. And then the other habit that I'm aware of that I'm trying to break is I don't drink enough fluids throughout the day. I was just telling one of my friends today that like I could have like 2 meals with no liquids, like just eat food, like solid foods, and just not drink anything and feel fine throughout the day. But I'm starting to notice that I'm a little dehydrated and I get dizzy, so I'm trying to break that habit and force myself to not only drink with my meals, but drink in between those meals too. At least something. My pet peeves. I have 2 major, like, I can't do it pet peeves that I have not grown out for years. Number 1, which I'm sure is a big one for a lot of people, is chewing with your mouth open. I don't understand why people chew with their mouth open. There's only one person in my life that I've allowed to chew with their mouth open and I haven't said anything, and that's my nephew. And that's because at the time he was always just like stuffed up in his nose, so it was hard for him to breathe. And he's young, and I was just like, it's fine. And he was never loud with it. But anyone else, I'll literally either, if I don't know you, I'll probably just stare at you like, but if I know you, I'll be like, Also, it's not even chewing with your mouth open, it's chewing like aggressively. I really don't like if you're chewing a food or have a food in your mouth that doesn't really need you to chew, like let's say like ice cream or mashed potatoes or something that's not really chewy, and you're just like, I'm just like, please stop. So those are that's my number 1 pet peeve. My second pet peeve is feet. I really don't like feet like at all. I love shoes, but I don't like feet. I don't believe that there's anything such as pretty feet. I don't like people putting their feet on mine. I don't like touching other people's feet. When I worked in a shoe department, I literally would never be down on the floor and putting the shoe on for you because I really don't like feet. And other than me going to like to get a pedicure or my mom or my dad, I really don't like when people touch my feet. If I let you touch my feet, that means I'm really comfortable with you, because I don't like feet in general and at all. Who was my first friend? My first friend was Erica Butler. We met, I always say that we met in the womb, but I think she was already out of the womb. My mom was still pregnant with me when she met her mom, and they lived next door to us. and we've known each other ever since. Another fun fact, I think 6 of us, I don't know if it's 6 or, I don't know how many of us it is, but of my group of friends from home, we've known each other for 15 plus years, which to me is normal, but when I meet other people and they're like, wow, you guys have been like super close since you were like 3-4 years old, that's rare. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I guess it is rare. You guys actually should know one of my friends, Nikki, Gianna. She has her vlogs on YouTube. I'll put her in the description box as well. But yeah, we've been friends. I met Nikki when I was 3, so we've been friends and close friends. Like we all live like within a, I don't know, 5 to 10 radius of each other, and we see each other like 4 or 5 times a week. So fun fact, fun fact. Am I single or taken? Wait for it. I'm single. I wouldn't say I'm ready to like mingle. I'm definitely entering a season where I'm trying to kind of be more to myself. But on the flip side, I'm really just waiting for Keith Powers to realize that he needs me to be in his life, whether that's his best friend or like whatever he needs for that time. I'm really just waiting on him, because if he obviously comes along, then I won't technically be that single anymore. But other than that, I'm single. How many relationships have I been in? Ooh, these are the personal ones. Okay, so technically, if you want to be technical, I haven't been in a relationship. Like, when I mean relationship, I guess boyfriend and girlfriend. I think that's what I wrote down, yeah. Boyfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend. I haven't had a boyfriend before, technically, but there are 2 people in my life, and they know specifically who they are. So if you don't know that that's you, then it's not you. There's 2 people in my life that I considered to like have been my boyfriend, and now that we're not together, I do refer to them as my ex-boyfriend or what have you. I've watched the New Edition so many times. But yeah, other than that, I would say those are the 2. I would say 2. But if you want to be technical and be petty, then it's 0. Have I cheated or have I been cheated on? I have not cheated. Have I been cheated on? Ooh, I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but there was a situation that was a little iffy, and I'm like, I think he cheated, but I don't really know, and it obviously doesn't matter anymore because I'm not with that person. So, the best date, what was one of my best dates? I guess like going out on a date. I don't know. Let's. I would say, okay, I've never been to a drive-in theater until recently, and I just like was watching movies with like drive-ins, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. This is part of like our generation that we wish we still had, but unfortunately like we don't have drive-ins. And I looked up online on Google, and I found a drive-in that was like relatively close to my house, and I went there, and it was a really cool experience. I definitely want to go back there, but I just thought it was cool. It kind of made you feel like you weren't, I don't know, like what year was I in? I don't know. But at the same time, I guess that's not someone's like best date for me, because I planned that date, but that was probably one of my most memorable dates because I've never been there, and it was something I've never done before, and I just thought it was cool and something to check off my bucket list. How many kids do I want? 3. Again, if Keith wants 3, then I'm gonna have 3 kids. I'm kidding. Like I said, I could be his best friend, but if he doesn't want me to be his best friend, then I can be something else. Anyways, I want 3 children. When I'm married and settled, I want 3 kids. I would love to have 2 boys and a girl, but if obviously whatever God blesses me with, I am more than grateful for. But in my mind, the number is 3. I don't really want more than 3, but we'll see. Have I been out of the country? Yes. How many countries have I been to? In total, I think it's 16 countries. And 9 of them were within 4 months. I studied abroad. For those of you who have never studied abroad before, if you're in school, study abroad or look into your study abroad programs, whether it's over the summer or during your semester. It's honestly one of the best experiences ever. To 9 of those countries when I was abroad, and I studied in Spain. So, do I want to travel more? Yes, I do. I have not really traveled much since I went abroad, which was in 2015. But next year I'm hoping to travel a lot more. Next year is supposed to be like my year of travel. I want to go back to some of these places, and I want to visit some new places. So next year, 2018, that is the goal, to get back out into the world. What school did I go to? For college, I went to Catholic University in Washington, D.C. Again, one of the greatest cities I've ever been to, other than Barcelona, or actually they're probably equal. I love DC. My heart's with DC. I will definitely get back to being in DC, and my college years were amazing. Have I played any sports? Yes, I played, over my lifetime, I've played soccer, volleyball, basketball, is that it? And track and field. I ran track for 8 years. I ran in high school and I ran in college. But those are the other sports. I feel like I'm missing a sport, but my mom was always keen on keeping me and my brother active and putting us in sports at a young age. When was the last time you cried? This is question, we're almost done, question 29. The last time I cried. I'm not like a big in-person crier. I don't like to cry in front of people. It's a very rare thing, but I cry a lot in church. So I guess the last time I cried, now I think about it, was Sunday. We had a really good service. We call it Love Day, as opposed to, I cried for a minute on Sunday actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, I'm not a big crier. I don't really cry that much. I usually cry in church. And the last question, do I like scary movies or do I like movies with happy endings? I really am not a scary movie type of person. I'm actually that friend that thinks any type of movie could be scary. It could be in the suspense category. And I'll be quick to tell my friends we're not watching this because I'm scared. So I'm definitely more the person who likes happy movies or happy endings. Not even happy movies, like just action movies. I just don't like anything like in the horror, suspenseful, this might be able to happen to me in real life type of movie. I'm not here for that. I hope that you guys got to know me a little bit better in this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know more about me or you have specific questions or things that you want to hear, I'd be glad to answer those questions for you. You can either ask me in the comments below or you can ask me on Instagram. My Instagram is Kelsley Nicole and I will answer them. And thanks so much for watching and I'll see you on Friday for my next video.